We're ending the contract with your factory, Sato. Oh, and your wife? She's coming to live with me.
You know, I dream of living the high life.
We need you to supply parts again.
Sorry, but they signed a 10 million contract with us, so that's impossible.
My name is Keiichi Sato, and I'm the factory manager at Sato Parts. We manufacture and sell metal parts for companies producing machinery. Today, I was hard at work in the factory as usual, but then...
We're ending the contract with your factory, Sato.
What? Mr. Tanaka, this is so sudden.
Oh, and your wife? She's coming to live with me.
Excuse me?
You know, I dream of living the high life. I've supported you in a ton of ways, but I'm done now. You know what I mean, right? I've done my best for so long that I just can't do it anymore.
I'll pick up anything you fancy.
Okay, I see what you mean. If that's your feeling, then there's really nothing I can change. I guess a marriage breaks down when one person starts looking in a different direction. Just to let you know, if we go through with a divorce, I'll be requesting alimony.
Yeah, I get it.
Just don't go overboard with online shopping, okay?
Hey, don't say weird things like that.
Well, I don't think that's true. Are you serious?
I also understand about the contract termination.
We found a supplier overseas that can provide the same parts at a lower cost. I'm sorry for the sudden notice.
But don't you think durability might be an issue?
Well, that's how it is. See ya.
Goodbye.
This is unbelievable. I wonder if things will be okay. Starting tomorrow, I need to shift gears and focus on sales. I have to find new clients.
Whoa! Looks like you're having quite a few drinks. Had a hard day?
Huh?
Would it be okay if I joined you?
Sure. Wow, she's beautiful.
Do you come to this place often?
Yes, I stop by occasionally. Maybe talking to a stranger will help me clear my mind a bit. Perhaps it was the alcohol, but I ended up telling this complete stranger everything that had happened to me.
I can't believe that happened! Not only did he abruptly cancel the contract, but he also made off with your wife too? That's just messed up.
Yes. They were one of our biggest clients, so I need to quickly find new ones to fill the gap. Starting tomorrow, I plan to focus on sales.
That won't be necessary. I'm sorry about what happened with your wife, but...
I'm okay now. From here on, I'll focus on my work.
Why don't we partner up?
Huh? Wait a second. We just met today. I mean, you seem like an amazing woman, but I don't even know your name. And, well, these things should take time to develop, right?
Whoa. Just to be clear, I'm not talking about replacing your wife or anything like that. I'm not talking about marriage. No, I mean a contract. Yes, I'm talking about a contract.
Right. Of course, a contract. Wait, huh? A contract?
Let me introduce myself to you.
The CEO of Tokide Machinery? Yui Suzuki?
I've always wanted to work with Sato Parts. Please sign a contract with us. You see, ever since your predecessor was in charge, I've been asking for a contract with your company. But I was always turned down because of your other big contracts. Since those major contracts are done, I feel like this is our moment. What do you think? Are you on board to team up with us?
Are you serious?
I'm completely serious. I want to work with you.
I'm thrilled. Thank you so much.
Is this about a machine purchased from us breaking down? Yes, this is the third time. My sincerest apologies. We'll send the replacement parts immediately and dispatch someone to fix it. Okay, have a nice day.
I figured working as a secretary at Tanameki Machinery would be pretty chill, but the phone just won't stop ringing. The calls about machine breakdowns are pouring in. How many is this now?
There used to be hardly any issues, but it's been like this ever since we switched from Sato Parts to cheap overseas components.
And then...
The phone just won't stop ringing. It's all about breakdowns. We can't keep up.
Seriously? I just got off one call, and the next one starts with someone moaning about my response time. Then it turns into a full-on complaint session. It's like I can't escape this loop.
What are we going to do? At this rate, there'll be more complaint calls first thing in the morning.
Every single issue stems from that part breaking down. The parts we sourced overseas just won't cut it. We have no choice but to go back to Sato Parts.
So, you're going to rely on Keiichi again?
We don't have a choice.
Huh? Mr. Tanaka? Well, it's been a while. About those parts we ended the contract on the other day.
We need you to supply them again.
What?
That's not possible.
What?
Sato Parts has signed a 10 million contract with us, so it's not possible.
Wait, you're with Tokide Machinery, aren't you?
So, who are you exactly?
Oh, Fujiko's here too.
I'm Yui Suzuki, CEO of Tokide Machinery.
Sato, the moment you ended the contract with us, you signed with our rival company? We've had a long-standing partnership, haven't we? What's going on?
It's due to the fact that Tanemeki Machinery has ended our partnership, so...
What's there to explain? You made the choice to terminate the contract yourselves, didn't you? Sato Parts produces high-quality components, so every machinery manufacturer wants a piece of them.
We just want to reinstate our old agreement. That's all there is to it. It's simple, right?
No, that's no longer possible.
I'll never let Mr. Sato go again. We signed a contract at triple the price.
Triple the price?
We had kept the price steady because of our long-standing partnership with Tanemeki Machinery. However, the current fair market value for that component is over 3 times the previous price.
Come on, can't you do it at the old price?
That's not possible. Besides, we've already signed a contract with Tokide Machinery, and our factory is running at full capacity. We can't produce any more.
Mr. Tanaka, do you understand now how much of a waste it was to terminate that contract? Ugh, what should I do?
There's no way out of this. For now, let's just head back to the office. What should we do? Without a contract with Sato Parts, we'll be stuck dealing with endless defect complaints. That's unbearable. Components worth 3 times the price. Wait, 3 times? That's it! If Tokide Machinery can afford to purchase them at triple the price, then we can settle for the same and still stay competitive. If we triple the price, that's got to be some local factories that would jump at that chance, right? Alright, let's get to it!
A few days later...
Darn it, none of the domestic factories are willing to take on the job for less than 5 times the price. Wait, if domestics won't work, then I'll go overseas. Yes, the solution lies in cheaper labor abroad. But I won't repeat the same mistake as last time. With the price now set at triple, I'll switch to a stronger metal material. Even if material costs increase, I can offset it by cutting labor costs to keep it within triple the price. This should work. I did it. According to the test results, the strength is maintained. All of this at triple the price, with quality matching Sato Parts.
Is that the fresh batch of components we ordered from overseas?
That's right. Excellent. From now on, we'll charge ahead with these parts.
Sometime later...
Lately, the complaint calls have stopped. What a relief.
It's all thanks to the quality of my newly developed components. This can be declared a complete success in component development. Alright, it's time to share this awesome news with Sato Parts. It's been a while.
Oh, Mr. Tanaka.
Huh? What brings you here?
Just thought I'd share some news. You see, I no longer need to rely on Sato Parts for that component. You can forget about that whole ordeal, because... guess what? I've succeeded, yes, I've succeeded in developing a replacement component, all on my own. Don't you think it's incredible?
I see.
Well, good for you.
Wait a second. That component took Sato Parts a lot of effort to develop, right? And here I am, telling you I managed to create an equivalent one myself.
Are you absolutely sure about this? Do you think there are no flaws in its strength or quality?
There's no problem at all. Last time, the failure was due to low-quality steel. But this time, that won't happen again. And do you know why?
You changed the metal material, right?
Exactly. Sharp as always, that's right. While the material costs are higher, the low labor costs make up for it, keeping the overall cost the same.
Labor costs? Oh, so it's being manufactured overseas?
Bingo! That's how my brand new component was born.
I see.
But being overseas, there's always the risk of political instability or quality issues, right?
No doubt there are challenges with overseas production, but that's just the nature of the beast.
Well then, I'm sorry, but we're quite busy here. Are we done here?
If there's nothing else to discuss, please excuse us.
Alright. See you. I've won this round as their rival, but they're not acting like it matters to them at all. This isn't over yet. I've got the next move ready. It's all about boosting competitiveness. If I cut labor costs even further, I can lower the price of the components. With that, I'll leave Tokide Machinery and Sato Parts in the dust. Then, once our sales skyrocket, they'll come crawling back, begging to renegotiate the contract. I contacted the overseas factory and had them lower the component price from triple to double. Now our profits are bound to climb.
You're amazing. That's an impressive cost reduction. Does this mean I can ask you for more fun things from you?
Whatever you want, I'll get it for you.
Yay!
Mr. Tanaka,
What is it this time?
I've got something I absolutely need to tell you all.
we don't need to hear it.
Oh, come on, just listen. About that component I developed during the manufacturing process, we managed to drastically cut costs, bringing the price down to double. How about that?
You brought it down from triple to double?
That's right, it's too late now. Tanameki Machinery is unstoppable. We've managed to cut costs significantly on our components. So what's your next step, Tokide Machinery?
Is something like that even possible? I thought triple the price was already the limit.
Well, that's because we're working with low-wage overseas labor. If you're really desperate, I could even supply components to Tokide Machinery at a price lower than Sato's triple. Let's say 2.5 times. How about it?
No thanks.
Why not? It sounds like a good deal. We'd both make a bit of profit.
A part that had its manufacturing cost drastically reduced to hit twice the original price? Quality concerns, sudden supply halts, and all sorts of uncertainties. It's filled with risks. Relying on something like that is way too risky.
Oh, I see. Well, fine by us.
Hold on a second. You said you trimmed expenses in manufacturing, but I really hope the cost cutting wasn't because of...
Hey, darling!
Fujiko, why are you panicking?
I just got a message from the overseas factory. They said they can't manufacture that component anymore.
What? Wait, hold on. This has to be a joke, right?
I'm dead serious. They say the local factory slashed pay hard, and workers have been quitting left and right. It's gotten so bad that they can't even keep the factory running.
No way! No, there's still hope. If we raise the price back to triple, maybe we can turn this around.
But the factory's production line is already in ruins, and they said it can't be restored.
Gah.
So the cost reduction during manufacturing really just meant slashing wages, huh?
Wages! That's the last thing you should touch, not the first.
Cheap labor is the main advantage of producing overseas. Reducing wages is key to making it work. If there's no benefit, then there's no point in manufacturing overseas in the first place.
I get what you're trying to say, but going too far is never a good idea.
And this is the result of that, isn't it?
Now there's no way left to procure the components. Please, Keiichi, I'm begging you. Let's renegotiate. Triple the price is fine. Come on, help me out here.
Like I told you before, It's not about the price. Our factory is already running at full capacity. It's just not possible.
There have to be other factories in the country, right?
You know the answer, don't you? If you have to go to other places, the starting price is at least 5 times what we used to shell out.
The real mistake was cutting the contract in the first place.
Ugh.
Mr. Tanaka, we worked with you for a long time supplying parts. I understand. It's just business and sometimes these things happened. Our company struggled because of it. But that's how it goes in the business world. And from a business perspective, I just can't accept this deal right now.
Ugh!
Come on, let's work together again.
You cut the contract so suddenly, and now you want to come back? That's a pretty selfish request, isn't it?
Exactly. We kept delivering those parts at that price because we felt a sense of gratitude for the long relationship we had with Tanemeki Machinery. But then, you abruptly cut us off.
Still, I'm asking you to find a way.
You brought this upon yourself. You have to take responsibility for your actions.
Looks like managing things from here on out will be tough.
Oh.
I truly value all the help and support you provided us over the years.
Oh.
Tanemeki Machinery was forced to manufacture using domestically produced parts at 5 times the cost. However, their competitiveness plummeted, and in the end, the company went bankrupt. News of the bankruptcy spread quickly. Mr. Tanaka couldn't find another job, and is reportedly struggling to make ends meet. And then...
Seriously? You were the CEO's successor, and now the company has gone under. This is just crazy. We're done for. Wait, what? I had to move back home because I have no income, and now I'm getting hit with alimony claims? I can't pay this. What do I do?
As for me and Yui, I really appreciate that day at the bar when you heard me out and helped save our factory.
And we're grateful to have such high-quality parts supplied to us. Also, I don't want to lose you to anyone.
I feel the same way. As we stayed honest and true to each other, we realized we had become indispensable to one another. Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.